Hey, what's up? It's me, LA, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from the road, I'm breezy. Coming at you live with a reaction video. I did one yesterday and I accidentally live streamed. I didn't know I was live streaming yesterday. I thought I was just doing pre-production. And after I finished recording, I saw that the prompt asked me if I wanted to stop streaming. I'm like, say what now? Oh shoot. So I'm going to stay consistent in what I'm doing. So I'm making another video response to the video response I did yesterday in reference to / responding to YouTuber celebrity Funky Dineva. He did a video response in regards to, I was about to say Shaniqua or Sinkiwisha. I am so sorry. Her name is Shekiahs. It starts with an S. Her name is Shekiahs, and she was once upon a time friends with the celebrity couple T.I. and Tiny Harris. Now, what caught my attention with this video in particular, because there's been a whole bunch of stuff going on, mainly last year with T.I. and Tiny Harris and the Shekiahs girl. It was a lot of things going on, just brewing up, bubbling up like lava, like a volcano, and I didn't want to talk about it. But this year in 2022, I want to talk about it based off of what Funky Dineva said, and he was just referencing where Shekiahs actually stood in the relationship with the Harrises. He brought up a lot of scenarios on how she probably deep down knew, based on his personal experience of growing up and experiencing friendships. He brought up how he knew when he was in a relationship with others, like friends, basically friends, and he knew deep down where it was going to land, where it was going to end, and he went forth with it anyways and ended up getting burnt at the end as he projected, and getting hurt in the end and taking a lot of losses in the end. And so the plateau of the story is, dear Shekiahs, did you know what you were getting into when you got into it, or before you got into it? I'm quite sure you knew something, because after all, they're celebrities, and bottom line, you were just a regular person who did good at hair. You may have been known around the block where you came from. You may have been known in a little circle of friends based on your talent for doing hair. But it was a big difference, big difference versus here with the Harrises and you right here. So going into the situation, already knowing where you stood at that time far as status, should have been enough for you to pump the brakes, to be like, man, I'm not them, but I know they're not gonna treat me like a dog, because they would not have even asked me she wouldn't have even asked me to have my hair done by her in the first place. So there was a respect thing already there. So the thing is, speed it up. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? That was B2K Pandemonium. Hey girl, what is it? You don't got a lot of me. I know. Something jealousy. I'm gonna have to get that CD again. Ask the question why we argue over silly little things. We ain't together. Why we can't be friends instead of fighting? Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Hey girl, you ain't got a lot of me. And then Mariana or somebody was like, cause I'm not that man now. Boom, boom, ba boom. Oh, boom, boom, ba boom. Oh, boom, boom, ba boom. I'm not that man. Oh, yeah. His raspy voice, not raspy, but raspy. voice of Omarion. Okay, so you should have known, Shekiah, that it wasn't going to be that type of party, but they started off on the good foot. So where did it go wrong? Where did it go wrong? Where did it go wrong? I think it's safe to say, from outside looking in, darling, oh my darling, you got comfortable, too comfortable. But the thing is, if you were to have gotten comfortable in the friendship or the relationship with the Harrises, what gave you precedence to feel that you had that type of comfortability with him? Everyone around the world was wondering, if that was the case, what did you see? What did you accidentally see? And they saw over time you didn't freak out or wig out. You know, you kept your mouth closed at that time. Because, I mean, it don't matter who you're with. You could be with Santa Claus, the world's most perfect person, or Mrs. Claus. You be around them long enough, working in the shop, you're gonna slip up and see something and or hear something. It's just gonna happen. Santa Claus fight with his wife, but you know, when the camera come on, oh, Merry Christmas, boys and girls, what do you want today? But when that camera go off and the lights go down and everybody gone and gifts have been given out, Santa Claus come home, you don't see how he look after Christmas. He wore out, probably high on some street pharmaceuticals, gone in the wind, lost so much weight, cause I mean he doing quadruple fat duty. I mean, who works 24 hours? Who works? Superman don't do that. Hey, I'm like, so Santa Claus, he coming home. We don't know what state of mind he in. Jet lag alone will probably just take him out. So he probably, you know, well, hide your ears, kids. Santa Claus probably go home beating on Mrs. Claus. Woman, I said, have my hot cocoa ready. Oh no, I'm sorry, Saint Nick. How many times we got to go over this Christmas card every year? Oh, I'm sorry. They'll tell you that because you know why? Because Mrs. Claus got a whole year to heal before she back in the spotlight again. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you get So I painted that scenario to say something along those lines could have happened, you know. And she kind of just went in to work on a bad day to help around the house. You know, everybody happy and, you know, see them on their good days, their bad days, their in-between days, the quiet days, the absent days, the distant days. That's what happens in a relationship. But on one day, she kind of went over there allegedly and saw something she thought she wished she never seen, you know, and she kept her peace. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. That's just how it is in a house. It's based on reactionary responses. If you walk in the house, Shekiah, and you go to Santa Claus house to help for, let's see, internship, but something better than the internship. They were like, I like how you do hair. And Mrs. Claus asked you to hook her up for the summer. Then going on vacation, hey. And she like talking to you. You have good energy, good vibe. You know, you fit right in with the family. Same shape. No offense, but everyone's a little round. No one's walking around looking like a flamingo, you know. So you fit in with the family on the outside. Probably got the same thing going on in the inside, far as thought processes, spirituality, XYZ. Or you just blend in really well like putty, which is a good thing. So yeah, you fit in. And then on top of that, y'all kind of all the same color. So I mean, it's a perfect fit. If you're going to hire somebody that blend in with you as much as possible so you won't stick out like a sore thumb. Because it'd be kind of funny if Tiny hired Asian woman, she won't fit in anywhere. It'll be just too awkward. There's too much distance. So you fit right in. So from outside looking in, everyone's assuming and believing that you saw some things, you rolled with it. Fine. You were quiet. Good. But what gave you the audacity to start telling the world nationwide, on your side, all of their things that went on in-house? And that's where the ship tanked. Unfortunately, those things should have been handled behind closed doors, especially since these people are in the limelight. Regardless of how they may have treated you, I'm not saying to be somebody's doormat. Funky Dineva talked about how sometimes when you get into a position, you are happy to be there. Sometimes you do have to pay your dues on certain notes. But how long do you pay your dues? And when you're paying your dues, is the other party who acknowledge you going to keep you at a certain spot? And are you comfortable with just staying in that spot? Or have you grown and developed and started making relationships because of them and through them on your own, so you can still part ways with them accordingly, respectfully, and as it should be, in a nice way? Or did you kind of outstay your welcome and didn't have any foresight to set your life forward based on this blessing that you did have to have them welcome you into your life? I think it was an extended stay, and when it was time to pay for another week or another day, you didn't pay according to plan. And so in return, extended stay can only give you so much grace, but after a while, they're going to have to put the brakes on and be like A or B, yay or nay. They're going to have to get ugly, because extended stay has a business. They have a business to run. They have other people to answer to outside of you. I know you've been a good tenant and all. I said I wasn't going to hold no long speeches and all. And yeah, you did all this for us, but now you're not holding up your end of the bargain. It's starting to get a little sloppy in the room, you know. Had a couple of complaints that the music was up too loud, you know. Even thought we saw a couple of roaches coming out the room, so now we got to check on the cleanliness of your room, you know. We're starting to have a little tutoring report. We might have to kick you out and get somebody in here who's clean and keeping up the cleanliness of our environment. A little too much drama. We're starting to hear a little too many comments coming from in-house going out-house. So schoolhouse, outhouse, church house, street house, take your turn to. But hold on, I got a message. So that's all I'm saying. When you see the going is starting to get rough, you have to find a way to part ways so the bridge won't get burned for you. You don't want anyone making that decision for you. You want to feel the rhythm, feel the ride. It's bobsled time, Cool Runnings. You want to, you just want to know when it's time. And Funky Dineva ended basically saying a poem saying that you will know when XYZ happens to you and you don't get acknowledged. You know, there's certain things in a relationship, you know, that just don't fit well with you. You knew it all along deep down inside that they not really checking for you, or you're just a placeholder, and you knew. So why did you stay? Sometimes you do have to stay when you know your place, because it's a business exchange, and that's just how it is. Just like me working for gosh almighty, if I worked for Gloria Estefan, she just liked my energy, I'd be so flattered to work with her. I would be happy to accept that. But at the end, I know my place, and I know this is not going to last forever. So I have to do my best to get in where I fit in, do my job, be grateful, and quickly find a way where I can benefit, because she's benefited from me, and she's extending her reached over to me so I can benefit from that social boost. So she's doing me a huge favor. I have to work it as quickly as possible, because it's not gonna last long. It's gonna last like a hot pan flash. You know, you put the hot water in the grease when you're not supposed to, but it flashed real quick and it's over. You had to exercise that and know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and if things turn right, it could lead into a lasting business relationship type thing. But that takes time. And time brings about life situations when you are going to see even the best of the best at their lowest, and you're going to see that they're gonna be vulnerable. You're gonna be around them. So celebrities taking anybody in is a vulnerability that they are risking. And when they risk it on you, Miss Shekiah, look what happened. Regardless of what they are allegedly have done, they did you a good favor by taking you in and taking you on these trips and stuff. That these things could have been used in your favor. Photo shoots, just the gratitude of them taking you in, that could have been maximized and diversified for your benefit on a lot of ways. Just asking them, you know, hey, can I take a picture here? Can I take a picture with you? They already know what's up. Beef up, use them to beef up your social media while you're there, because that is your currency. That's being around them is your currency. And just being respectful and asking, hey, you know, can I have a small interview with you? Can I have a 5-minute interview? Just me giving you your flowers and thanking you for this opportunity. You have to find creative ways to maximize it. You do have to get it from the dirt, but the thing is, the dirt that you struck was gold. So all you had to do was just bring your shovel and dig and mold it, girl. So I am not going to speak bad on you. When another opportunity comes around for someone who's famous, who wants them to do your hair or wants you to do their hair, please keep that in mind. Just know what you're getting into, knowing that it's not going to last forever, but take advantage of it, because they're taking advantage of you. It's a trade. That's what business is. So maximize your opportunities. Maximize your opportunities. Use these things on your platform. I wish you the best. I'm sorry you were crying all the time and going through all this stuff, but it is a lesson learned. So I'm rooting for you that when you get another opportunity, it'll be a lesson learned. Use it, don't abuse it. And when people turn around and start using and abusing you, question how long are you going to take it, or why are you still taking it, or why haven't you set yourself up already, so when it gets to that point, you can start retracting gracefully and peacefully and respectfully, and nobody messes with nobody. Ain't no bridges burned on the other side. So when and if you cross paths again, Shekiah with T.I., Tiny and Harris's, there will be one less mountain you have to climb. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not siding with anybody. The only thing I'm siding on betwixt, what is it, what the old lady say? Betwixt the two of you is reason. That's it. I'm not on anybody's side when it comes to this. But what I'm on the side of between the Harrises and Shekiah: logical reasoning, business, respect for yourself, knowing your limits, knowing how far to go, how much you're willing to take, getting yourself set up so you can get out of there. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm busy. Hey, I had a good time making this video. Look forward to making another video. Look at my clipboard. Oh, my husband bought me a clipboard and then I jazzed it up. I'm out of here. Oh, shoot, what time is it? Have a lovely afternoon. Bye.